Members of the new high school class of 2010, USD 373 school board members, USD 373 faculty and staff, and guests, welcome to Graduation 2010. We are assembled here this evening to respectfully honor these seniors and witness this commencement ceremony. Let us begin this evening with a moment of silence in memory of Seth Klein. We lost Seth earlier this semester. Seth was more than a classmate. He was a good student, a good person, and a cherished friend. So if you will, please, a moment of silence for Seth. Thank you very much. Class of 2010, high school graduation is one of the most momentous occasions in life. Those of us gathered here today are very proud of your many accomplishments, hard work, and commitment to success. This evening you will receive your high school diploma because you have earned it by working hard and setting your priorities in the proper order. After today, what happens next in your life will be determined by your dreams and your determination, by how hard and smart you work, and by the company you keep. I have truly enjoyed working with you and getting to know you. Your futures are very bright. I wish all of you the very best. Seniors and guests, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the individual who sets the standard of excellence for USD 373, our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. John Morton.
Thank you, Mr. Rickard. I was reminded of a quote by Charles Swindoll going into this evening, and he said this has been attributed to Luke Holtz, but actually he's the one who coined this particular quote. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. Seniors, I want to tell you how much I appreciate your positive reactions, even though this is not where we would prefer to be this evening. We'd prefer to be at Athletic Park and Fisher Field. I appreciate your patience and your forbearance and your reaction to our decision to bring graduation inside this evening. It's my pleasure to welcome you on behalf of USD 373. This is a momentous occasion. When I came to the district 10 years ago as superintendent, you all were third graders, beginning that particular phase of your lives. And now it's my pleasure to see you all as seniors before us, ready to graduate this evening. Earlier today, we honored 4 distinguished alumni from Newton High School at our annual Alumni Lifetime Recognition Brunch this morning. 3 of those 4 recipients are here this evening. If you'll note in your program, you have a biographical sketch of the 4 recipients this year. This is our 5th year of recognizing outstanding alumni. This brings our total alumni recognized to this date to 19. First is Dr. Shannon Kimmy, class of 1980. You notice that Dr. Kimmy works in Sandia, New Mexico. He's a physicist. This has had a distinguished career and makes us proud that our alums from Newton High School go on to distinguished careers. Second, Dr. Clayton Coppus, class of 1963. Dr. Coppus had a little interesting time. I hope he's here. He was stranded in Dallas this morning trying to get here, so we hope he did arrive. Please stand. Channeling, did you stand? The third recipient, Dr. Janine Weedle, class of 1975, could not be with us tonight because she has a number of doctoral students at George Mason University that she's responsible for this weekend. So we also want to recognize her, and she's made a significant contribution as well, as you can see from her bio. Our 4th recipient, Mary E. Snapp, JD, class of 1971, will be our special speaker this evening, and I'll say more about her in a few minutes. Now I would like to introduce the stage party for this evening. I'd like those, as I read their names, to please stand. And we'll recognize them as a group once I finish those introductions. First of all, Charles Alexander Beck, Student Council President. Andrew Jordan Walker, Salutatorian. Hannah Kate Vogt, Valedictorian. Erin Elizabeth McMullen, Valedictorian, Student Council Secretary Treasurer. Megan Marie Leary, Valedictorian. Felicia Kudelicki, Valedictorian. Shelby Lynn Harris, Valedictorian. Francisco Raphael Fields, Valedictorian. Logan Renee Dirksen, valedictorian. John Eric Bergen, speaker. Megan Leanne McEachern, class representative. Samuel Brett Keir, class representative. Lacey Shaylin Fiedler, class representative. Ramona Alyssa Yoder, class secretary treasurer. Catherine Sharon Honus, class vice president. And Stuart Mark McConnell, class president. Would you join me in recognizing these students?
Hello, Canadians.
Also on stage, representing the Newton High School administration, Ken Rickard, principal. Janice Whitfield, assistant principal. Christina Simmons, senior counselor. Lisa Moore, Newton Alternative High School principal. Our Board of Education representatives, Carol Sue Staywood Hobbs, president. Debbie Palacios, vice president. Daryl Conradi, Renee Erickson, Randy Zahn, board members. Representing our district office, Dr. Michael Clyde, assistant superintendent for human services. Janet Neufeld, assistant principal for instructional services. And our special speaker this evening, Mary Snapp. Please join me in recognizing these families. This evening is special in several ways. Not only are we honoring the class of 2010, we are honoring the 125th graduating class from Newton High School. Earlier this year, we embarked upon a Railer 125 Challenge campaign to establish an endowment specifically earmarked for enhancements at the high school. To date, contributions to our endowment for Railer 125 have exceeded $100,000, and we hope by fall's homecoming to match our amount of $125,000, which was our target goal for this. We appreciate many of those who are listed in the program for their generosity and their support of Newton High School, the class of 2010, and the commemoration of our 125th graduating class. Thanks to all of our staff members who are also present who have been instrumental in the success of our graduating class of 2010. A number of our graduates have been with the Newton Public Schools for all 13 years of their educational careers and have been exposed to a number of our staff members who have provided support and encouragement along the way. So this is really a culmination and the celebration of 13 years of achievement for our students who are here this evening. A final thought, and those of you who know me know that I'm kind of big on quotes, but I take my cue from some of the remarks that were made at baccalaureate on Wednesday evening. And I guess it's appropriate given the weather that we've had today. Louisa May Alcott said this: "I'm not afraid of storms, for I'm learning to sail my ship." Seniors, I think you are learning to sail your ship, and I wish you Godspeed as you move forward. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Mary Snapp, one of our Alumni Lifetime Achievement Award recipients this year, to present an alumni graduation reflection. Mary has had an outstanding legal career following her graduation from the University of Michigan Law School. She is currently Corporate Vice President and Deputy General Counsel of the Online Services and Advanced Technologies Practice Group in Microsoft's Law and Corporate Affairs Department. Please join me in welcoming a distinguished Newton High School alumni, Mary E. Snapp.
Thank you. School Superintendent Dr. John Morton, Principal Ken Rickard, Senior Counselor Chris Simmons, and most especially Mrs. Barbara Burns. It's really nice to be back home in Newton. This class has come through a lot together, but you have also achieved so much. State championship teams in both girls gymnastics and boys track and field. Ratings of #1 at state contests for numerous musical groups, as well as #1s for debate, forensics, and drama groups. Some class members have also been key teammates in nationally recognized robotics teams. Congratulations to you, to your family, and to your school communities. You know, nearly 40 years ago, Newton High School invited me to give the student commencement address at my own graduating class. I stood on the stage with such confidence back then, and I thought that I knew everything about everything.